Alright. Let's figure out what's next. Because I forgot. Oh, wrong thing. We finished that a long time ago. Shit, I think we finished that in like 2021. I almost said 2001. Big pause right there. Also, I already did this. What am I doing? Christ. Lotus. Elise trophy. And I have no idea if the Motorsport Elise is going to show up in this or what. Well, obviously, first things first, let's check if we have an Elise in our garage. Something tells me I did use it for one European event, but it was probably lightweight car thing or compact car thing. I don't remember, but I can't tell if I used an Elise for it or something else. We do have a Lotus of some sort. Oh, there we go. Motorsport Elise right there. Have you driven it? We've driven it 5.3 miles, so not a lot. And it seems like that's the only Elise that we have, so we'll just go ahead and use this, I guess. We are a little bit low on funds, even though we are still 1.5 million credits up. I don't want to do any cheat codes or money grinding. So we'll just use what we have. And hopefully we don't have to do any upgrades to these things, because this is a 5-race championship. And something tells me that these cars are going to be tuned, so let's find out. It's going pretty decent, Josh. Thank you for stopping by. And, yeah, let's do the thing. Whoa. Why? Okay, that's weird. I don't know when I put super softs on this thing, but I did at some point. And, okay, apparently I did a hefty amount of upgrades to this. Let's just go ahead and take all this off, because I am a Michelin star masochist. I just said that. I don't know why, but I did. I'll just keep the diff on because I like using LSD. Wait, what? I didn't say that. So, let's find out. A-spec points? Oh, yep, only 8. Nothing is upgraded in here. I forgot to take off the nitrous. Oh, well. Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Tokyo Expressway is the only city track in 6 years. So PD finished it 6 years ago and basically said, nah, fuck that, no more city tracks. Too much work. Couldn't even throw in one more in the mix. And if they do throw any more in, it's probably going to be something shit like Monaco. That actually sucks for racing. Alright, see you in a little bit, Captain Oklahoma. Yeah, my thing with Grand Valley on GT7 is that I liked it at first, but the more I drove it, the more I started hating it. Like, usually it's the opposite. Usually I don't like something at first and then it grows on me, but that's not the case with GT7 Grand Valley. It's just, especially the slow section where it's the double left, right, left. I really hate that part. I mean, I didn't like it on the original track to begin with, but it's a lot worse on 7. And the entire downhill section leading to the second hairpin as well. I do like the setting, though. It's It's nice. I don't really give a shit about the blue bridge being gone, but everything else, eh. Also, what the hell? This is only one lap? Okay, then. I'll take it, I guess. Monaco with an extra random hairpin and chicane because PD. Oh. The AI just dive bombed into the wall. So at least we get a somewhat decent amount of credits for this. It's only 7,500, so it's not like anything impressive, but not at this stage of the game. Back here at Autumn Ring. Oh, nice. AI's gonna send me into the gravel at the start. And lose a few tenths. Yeah, the flow of the new Grand Valley is definitely worse. Like, it feels really good in Group 4, but Group 3 it feels terrible. Just too many slow corners on that track. Which is kind of like what this track is, but this track is better suited for road cars anyway. Bonk. Nitrous because I don't care. There's an apex there somewhere. Oh my god. Yep, I'm struggling right now. I'm driving like Helen Keller. And this thing is understeering like crazy too. Fuck it up for good, World Finals overtakes or some shit. Right. That's kind of what they did with Deep Forest. Add that whole new hairpin section for that reason. Because if you just had those fast corners like old Deep Forest, it'd be so easy to shove other people off when trying to overtake in those spots. So, I'm going to go ahead and save that one. I really wish I remembered to save like the replays earlier on today, because that's going to be such a pain to go back and get those later. Ooh, Route 5. I might actually use this replay instead. Makes for some good thumbnails. Yeah, Deep Forest was fairly accurate as far as scenery-wise. So was Trial Mountain, kind of. But Deep Forest is definitely the closest. Actually, maybe High Speed Ring is. I don't know. Also, reflections make these, like... Yeah, they're quite crazy on this track. These cars kind of look like the Gran Turismo 2 intro right now. If you know what I mean. Just a little bit higher poly, though. Yeah, the high speed ring is ruined by the new banked corner physics, to where instead of going to the inside of the corner, now you have to ride like as close to the wall as possible. And that combined with just wall riding it kind of ruins it entirely. So like high speed ring on GT4 online is like one of the best tracks for online racing. But in 7, it's probably one of the worst tracks, just because of turn 2, the wall riding, and the fact that, like, everything's backwards on that track. The outside lane is actually faster than the inside lanes. Oh, where am I going? Well, what's up, Hunter E? How you doing? Welcome back. There's a wall right there, me. Where have I been? Everywhere and nowhere. Sometimes at the same time. Sometimes one after another. I doubt anybody's gonna get that reference, but it would be cool if somebody did. But yeah, it is kind of true. I have been here, but not here at the same time. It's had that physics since GT5. Highline is always better. As someone who hardly touched GT5 or 6, I did not know that. Also, I'm going to save this replay because I like special stage better for thumbnails. Yes, I'm geeking out about thumbnails. Blah. Now, on to race number 4. At Hong Kong, once again, go figure. Whole lot of Hong Kong for European races, for some reason. Kind of odd. Yeah, high speed ring and in reverse is definitely a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's right. Hong Kong, a British colony that they lost. Go figure. A little too deep. Okay, that nitrous kind of screwed me over. Let's do it again. Oh my god. Let's make the same mistake over and over again. Insanity. Oh. You prefer driving on Hong Kong than Goodwood? I mean, they're like kind of polar opposite tracks. Gotta squeeze my way around. I don't know. Every now and then I'll just go on Goodwood with an old car and just pretend that it's Goodwood Festival. Even though like Goodwood Festival is a hill climb. They don't do the road course in Goodwood Festival, do they? Is that like a separate event? What event are we up to? We're doing the Lotus Elise trophy, I think it's called. Basically, we're back to the European one makes because I actually forgot a decent chunk of them. By a decent chunk, I mean I forgot all of UK, all of France, and all of Italy, so we're going back to do all those. It's probably like 15 events or something like that we forgot. So that was a nice surprise to stumble upon. If you don't like the Nordschleife, unsubscribe right now. No, I'm just kidding. Please stay. Please stay. I'm desperate. Alright, race 4 done. On to the final one, which I don't remember what track it is, so let's find out. Apricot Hill. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why every now and then I'll go on Goodwood, but I will drive on Goodwood any day of the week over Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch is easily my... Is it my least favorite? Yeah, it is my least favorite in the entire game. Probably in the entire series, to be honest. Nürburgring GP's a close second, third, or fourth, though. I really don't like Nürburgring GP, and the sprint layout that they just recently added. It's all the worst parts of Nürburgring GP, with the only decent parts cut out. So, Nürburgring Sprint is probably like, in terms of like individual layouts, my second least favorite layout after Brand's GP. You got your racing license at Brands Hatch? Nice. I'd like to get a racing license at some point, like with Skip Barber or something, but it is hella expensive. And then to go racing in general is like hella expensive on top of that too. And if I were to do any like wheel-to-wheel racing, the only like the one I could probably get into is gonna be like Spec Miata or something like that, even if it's only for like 1 year. But it's at this point in my life, getting to somewhere like IMSA is pretty much not gonna happen unless some sort of miracle happens or I win the lottery or something. But IMSA and like World Endurance Championship is definitely rich people territory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot different like in the UK and stuff, but here in the States, like the problem with the States is that we don't have a lot of tracks that are in close proximity to each other. So if I were to do any sort of like racing league or like National Autosport Association or Sports Car Club of America, Spec Miata, stuff like that, I'd have to trailer a car hours and hours away for all these different races like across the country. And those costs alone would stockpile like very, very fast. Whereas in the UK, I'm pretty sure y'all have like multiple tracks that are pretty close to each other because motorsport in general is just more popular over there. But whenever it comes to road courses here that also do racing, it's not just like a club track or something, you have to drive a pretty long way. Because the US is just so spread out. Except for like the East Coast. You could probably do it for a lot cheaper on the East Coast, because it's a lot more condensed there. But where I am, you have to travel a long ways. So, also, yeah, that's a championship completed. Price car, let me guess. It's a Lotus. Elise. Wow. I can't believe it's an Elise. Who'da thunk? Let's go have a looky. Looky-loo. Lotus Elise Type 72. Decent. Anyway, I actually want to check how many cars we got so far. 1, 2... Oh, wait, no. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 prize cars so far today. So we've done 11 events today alone. That's a hefty amount of episodes.